Something
people.
is calling them back to the Black Garden.
They're poop like God. That's what. You know, the only other complaint to Bungie than not having a sound option in the sound and being able to turn the auto lock aim assist off, which they could fix with just some code and a patch, is the fact that they decided to make the human race represented in this game with the worst motherfucking dance. What the hell, people? You might as well just give me the goddamn Macarena. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? You make a robotic race that kicks our ass in the dance department. You make the Awoken, which dance weird, but they're not human. So But the human fucking race in its purity is represented by dancing like a fucking meth head white guy. It's horrible. It's horrible. Like, I saw the robot breakdance and I instantly cried because I should have chosen a robot. I was like, what?
I was going to, but I thought the Woken was a little cooler.
The Woken female looks pretty cool.
I really wish that you... Now, I think down the road you'll be able to add secondary and third dances. I know that because there were alternate dances in the original early beta and alpha. So I think it's one of those things that you can get through various means. How they decide to do it, I don't know. But I think they'll allow you to be a male human, and then you can choose a variation of dances in the dance button category. And, you know, keep it lively. Because I want to break dance. Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it where you hold down right on the D-pad and then press another button that activates that dance.
That could be a good way to do it too. I mean, they might just make it a way where you can program the 4 different buttons to be any 4 things you want and have a wide variety. You could have 4 dances, you know. They need to have you be able to, like, do those things in diversity because, in a way, it's how I like this game. And the same reason I like GTA. GTA, you can set up the taunts. Yes, they're kind of weird and loosey, but you can set them up to communicate when you're talking to people without mics or don't speak English and such. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of players here in our crews that don't speak English or don't have a microphone. Or both. And it's nice to be able to point to things, to flip them off, to shake your head, to do little gestures in games. I mean, in GTA, like, we do things that let people, like, we'll wave our hands in the air. A couple players that only speak like Portuguese and have no microphone anyways. And they'll shake their hands in the air like no. DayZ, when we play DayZ, you know, that has so many gestures you can do, you know, that are part of the game. It's kind of nice.
The Cabal could have leveled that entire city. If they haven't brought it down yet, they must have found something valuable. We should track them, see what they're after.
I also bought the season pass, which I let people know. I've had some people say, I don't have that option on my game, I can't do that. It's because I bought the season pass, which unlocked 120 hours more of story stuff. More like patrol mission weirdness. The grand details of what it is, I do not know. I haven't bothered to look into it. But the sales pitch from my boys at GameStop was, you know, you get 120 hours more. It's written right on the season pass that's inside the hard copy of the game. I do recommend people buy it because it's, save $5 off the DLCs. They're already done and ready to come out, so there's no, like, delays really to be heavy. That $5 can be put toward a Call of Duty pre-order for Modern Warfare or whatever, Advanced Warfare. It can be canceled if you don't want the game. And it allows you to get what I have, which is the legendary blacksmith trader, which is the black and silver trader. So basically, you pay for both the DLCs. You're done. You get more stuff on top of it, but you also get 120 hours more of patrol play, fun times, and stuff. So, I mean, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. But if you plan on getting on the DLC, don't spend $20 for the first one in December, and then $20 for the next one in April, and then you know, when you can do it now. It's a season pass, though, so I don't know if it's going to count for the 3rd and 4th DLCs, too. What's up, Easy? I'm pretty sure we're going to see a DLC for each alien race. The first one's called The Dark Below, has a covered hive. The next one's called The House of the Wolves, has a cover of the Fallen. We just need to get the Vex and the Cabal, and we're good to go. But people got to remember, too, the DLCs are not the only way they're going to add new cities, strikes, and stuff. Those are going to come with updates and events as well.
There's an active feed back
Actually continuing the main story heavily, I think that's what you're going to see. Watch your 6. I get a good chest. Like, we usually point in the game when we find a chest because, you know, pointing...
Where?
Oh,
Back
I
here.
see.
Almost always, I find a decent chest up here. And, of course, almost always, because it's not almost and it's not always.
More
But,
iron.
I see this game
Looks like the Cabal have a
for
recon
what
team
they talked
stationed at
about
the
it
top of the other
doing.
skyscraper.
Yeah, I did. The
They must
Black
have found
Market
something
Easy is
interesting.
actually
Let's check it
down in the bar where we're hanging out in the back room. I bought a helmet from it. Check it out, Easy.
Is there Agent of the Nine?
Yeah, the Black Market. I bought this one, Easy. Check it out.
I wonder if they're gonna ask something about that, because one time they were talking about the Agent of the Nine.
Yeah, well, the Agents of the Nine always make me laugh, because think about it, it's so Tamriel. It's so, the Nine Divine. By Talos.
Ooh, almost got all the tears that I need.
The Black Market this week, as it changes every week, but this week it's down in the bar,
Love is
which
great.
is down below the Dead
Center for
Orbit
scientific
spokesperson.
advancement.
Later in the show, we'll show it off, but
AI development,
From what I've seen,
research on
it's
the
reserved
Traveler.
for Zine and stuff,
This place could be a gold mine.
but I don't have the strange coins to buy it.
yeah, I lucked out and I had like 30 strange coins this time when I went in.
You didn't get the...
I also did the Queen's Wrath for the week easy, and I got some legendary gear. Unfortunately, I got legendary helmet, which I've just bought the exotic, and then I got the double chest plate. I'll show you that one really quick. Now, people, if you want to play with our VIPs here in the lounge, then by all means, feel free to friend them up. Most of them are moderators, but of course, it's up to them. This game especially, I do not play with the same fire team all day. You know, we all end up going off our own different ways sometimes. That's good though.
Next time you see me, I'll be level 20. Ooh, okay, I just completed one of my missions. Okay, I'll do.
Yeah. Another thing that's really important is if you're not in, is managing your bounties, people. I fucked it up at the beginning, so make sure that you know, check them off when you go back to the tower. You don't take crucibles to these planet-side jobs. Do not take crucible bounties when you come to planet-side jobs. Whether it's a strike, a patrol, or a story mode. Because those bounties aren't being used, and you're just wasting it. Bounties are almost always grinding. Watch your 6, Dalton. Minotaur just came in on me.
I was looking at the steps and shoot down on all of them.
Ooh, I like this one. Oh, heavy ammo. Now with my hunter, I used to have the crouch to go invisible. I actually got rid of that for something else, like shooting better or something. But I have the knife blink strike, turns me invisible. During that invisibility, I can do anything I want. Usually I do a reload really fast. So we're going to have to tick in here and defend for a while. Oh, I missed my jump.
I see the ball.
Yeah, I'm really upset by the fire team's limitation. I really hope that's something that they did for the smart reason. They did it because they want to slowly increase the game instead of shoving out this massive game at launch and having it be a crash, failed launch. We talked about that every day on the show because it's very important. I really think that we'll see 6-person fire teams for every aspect down the road. I just think that if they're trying to like slowly inject the game and build it up. I also think the game was released prematurely. Holy shit! That guy shot explosive container and it blew me up right when at the same time. Like that was cool. Yeah, now if you've got enough strange coins to buy the exotic auto rifle, do. Unfortunately, I already have an exotic Plan C fusion rifle, so I don't think I'm going to. My goal now, I think, is going to be legendary everything. I've yet to find legendary... Only legendary weapons I found were 2 combat MGs. But one of the ones I found was the legendary one for New Monarchy, the combat MG. So even the ones that Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, and Future War Guild offer, you can find in chests. You can find anything off of Engram loot drop. Anything's possible. There's no weapon that's like only achievable Even ones that you can only earn in the Crucible, you can pull out chests. But you just got a guaranteed drive for a goal when you buy them from the shopkeepers, and that's the nice perk.
Speaking of my hand cannon, is the Crucible one. I got it from primary.
I just kept walking toward him, shooting. This gun is just so fast and furious. It has a kick that I can manage, so it's good. And reload with my invisibility, and shoot. See, I don't teabag anyone because I don't really want to put my balls in a dead corpse's mouth. It's a little sick. But I do like dancing. Like, What I loved was Army of 2 when you could do air guitar over the dead bodies. In multiplayer, to boot. That was so fun. You kill 2 people and then you just... Fuck me. Get that red for later. Oh, this one. Alright, so shit gets the shit. This is the only wall where shit doesn't spawn off of, so back to it. Back to back was something I really liked in Army 2 as well. There's a purple engram back here. Thanks whoever killed that big Cabal guy. Oh my god, and it's a random legendary engram. Random legendary engram. Those are the best. When it's not a weapon, it could be anything. Those are the ones where you have a really high chance to get exotic out of. Yes, it does, yeah, it doesn't matter, especially if you're on the same fire team. But even if you're not, it doesn't matter. Oh, I got him, but he got me. Yeah, so basically, even if somebody was just running past us right now and they killed someone, then they'll get it. It's purely, that's what's so cool about it. That's why when people were doing the farming cave, I was like, I'm just a plantation owner. They're working for me. Like, I'm not going to pull a trigger. But, you know, you're not going to grind your weapons up if you're not the shooter. And in this case, like, we're on the same fire team, but that doesn't matter either. I've seen people, you know, shoot something that were just running by me, and then all of a sudden they shoot some random creature as they run by me, and all of a sudden, like, something pops out of their head. You were online earlier, weren't you, Dragon? Is somebody game sharing your account? Are they on your account? Rasputin. Oh god, what's this engram going to be? Could this be the loot I needed?
I can't get in, and neither could the Cabal. He's everywhere now.
Rare, like everything.
Probably because it's a higher level. Probably because it's a much higher level.
The higher your level, the more chance of dropping stuff. You won't see purple till you're 20, almost guaranteed. You don't start seeing rare till your levels 15 plus. As you go up, because you were 15 this morning, like now the percentile chance of seeing rares will increase. When you get 18, another little chunk. Now those percentiles are not fixed, and it depends on what you're doing, and there's just still, no matter with all the factors, because I know math pretty damn well, with all the factors they program in, when they're done with all those random factors, they put another random string on it.
Okay, I
so,
muted you. I 2 buttons at once.
So
oh,
it's
that's
very random.
You know, yeah, it's very, very random. But you know, these algorithms run, and they have fixed protocols to help refine it down. The last 2 patches they did, and the update the other day through the Bungie net, all of those were actually increasing the chances for better loot. And you can actually see a lot of those if you have the Destiny app on the iPad or on Android. You can go to the what they did. It was all broken down, very grand detail. I can read it off a little bit later, but it was literally like this cave spawn points increased from 6 seconds to 20. This cave item drops like increased from, you know, height up, and it was all for the better. I mean, yeah, they cut the spawn times on those like farmers, but still, the longest spawn point for anything is 60 seconds. That's and most average is 20 to 40. So that's not that bad because